Nail biter technique. Step 1. Before you begin, wash your hands and have your client do the same. Sanitize your hands and then your client's using Cuccio Pro antibacterial cleansing spray. Step 2. Using a gold buffer block, gently remove the shine from the nail bed in the direction from the cuticle toward the free edge. Step 3. Clean the nail with a dry nail brush included in your toolkit to make sure there is no loose debris on the nail plate. Step 4. Put on the safety glasses from your toolkit. Step 5. Using the primer pen, apply primer to the nail plate only, being careful not to touch the skin or cuticle. Step 6. Let it dry to a chalky white. Please note, should your client experience a reaction to the primer, apply a mixture of 2 ounces water and a tablespoon of baking soda. This will neutralize any primer reaction as primer is an acid. Step 8. Dispense liquid into the glass liquid container using a clean dropper and spoon powder into the separate dappen dishes. Step 9. Apply nail forms. Nail biters might need the forms amended as shown to compensate for lack of the nail during the initial application. Step 10. Prime your number 14 Ultimate Big Boy brush by immersing it into the liquid monomer. Step 11. Build the new nail bed. With pink powder, apply 1 ball of product that blends into the nail plate just shy of the cuticle area. Step 12. Press the ball of product over the free edge of the nail, right onto the skin on the tip of the finger. Touching the skin is okay, as acrylic will not adhere to skin. Step 13. Make sure you push the tip of the acrylic over the end of the natural nail bed. Step 14. When completed, you should have a nail bed that is longer than the original one. You may use a dense pink powder so you can't see the natural smile line of the nail through the acrylic. Step 15. Prime your brush by immersing it fully into the liquid dappen dish. Step 16. Wipe excess liquid off the brush onto your table towel. Step 17. Lightly redip the brush into the monomer. Make a ball using the tip of the brush. Step 18. The size of the ball will depend on the size of the area of the nail you are covering and the desired length. Step 19. File the nail to remove the top gummy layer on the nail plate. File in a downward direction. The gummy layer will roll off. Be very careful not to overfile. Helpful hints. Let the product self-level. Brush down the nail as you would nail polish. Wipe the brush continually. Too much liquid will create a weak nail. The drier the better, as liquid rises on odorless systems. Let the nail harden before you remove the form. The surface will be a little soft. You will be filing this off. Tap the nail with the nail brush. If you hear a click, it is ready to file. Helpful hints. Your ratio of powder to liquid is 1:1. Unlike traditional acrylics, too much liquid will produce a thin, weak nail. Do not use the odorless system to wet. It is normal for odorless products to look powdery and dry when you have picked up an acrylic ball on the tip of your brush. The product will start spreading when it touches the nail bed. Guide the product gently. It will self-level into place. Step 7. Maintenance and fill. After 2 to 3 weeks, your client will need to return for maintenance appointment or fill-ins. Step 1. Dispense 1 inch of acrylic liquid into one side of your dappen dish using a clean dropper. Spoon acrylic powder into your dappen dish. Step 2. File the inner edge of the acrylic nail down using a 100-180 nail file. Step 3. Prep the exposed nail. Step 4. Pick up a small ball of clear or pink and apply it to the cuticle area. Step 5. Pat gently without touching the cuticle area. Step 6. File the nail to remove the top gummy layer on the nail plate. File in a downward direction. The gummy layer will roll off. Be very careful not to overfile. Electric file maintenance and fill. After 2 to 3 weeks, your client will need to return for a maintenance appointment or fill-ins. Dispense liquid and powder. File the inner edge of the acrylic nail down using a 100-180 nail file. Brush any loose debris using a clean, dry nail brush. Apply X-strength primer sparingly to the nail plate only, being careful not to touch the skin or cuticle. With your cone bit and the electric file, dredge the smile line. Make 3 cuts, one on the side to the center, one across the center, and then the third from the center to the left side. Be careful not to file too fast or deep to avoid nail damage or production of heat. Remove the cone bit and replace it with a barrel bit with the appropriate filing band. Holding the nail sideways so you can see the ledge, you will remove the remaining tip product. Apply a small ball of white acrylic into the well of the smile line. Work acrylic to fill in the smile line. Fill in the back of the nail using your pink acrylic powder. Once the nail is dry, indicated by the tapping sound, buff the nail and finish as you would a basic fill.